Hi everyone, this is Learning with Mr. Q. Now this video is part of a series on the FSA Mathematics Practice Test questions. It's the fourth grade one. You can find this document in the description box below. I provided a link, or you can just do a Google search, type in fourth grade FSA Math Practice Test questions, and you should find this document pretty easy. Okay, so now we're looking at number 19. Number 19 is a grid response, but it also requires you, unless you have this memorized, but you're not expected to memorize this reference sheet. And so on the FSA, you're going to be given a reference sheet, and it's typically in the front of the FSA packet. And so it's not as convenient, when you get to a question that has meters or centimeters or feet, yards, right? Anything in the customary system, metric system, or time, and even area and perimeter, it won't have these conversions on the same page of the question. You really have to make that effort and go to the front of the FSA packet and then use it to answer your question. Okay, and so here we got a question that's talking about meters versus centimeters. And the question says a cheetah jumps 7 meters. Well, how many centimeters does the cheetah jump? And so what we're trying to figure out is looking at the meters, which is the bigger metric unit here. When we're talking about how long something is, meters is bigger than centimeters. Centimeters is a smaller conversion. If we come over here and look at our conversion document, we see that 1 meter equals 100 centimeters. So if I write that down, so 1 meter equals 100 centimeters. And I'm trying to figure out how many centimeters are in 7 meters. And so if I repeat another meter, so now I have 2 meters, and just still repeating the pattern of 1 meter equals 100, so 2 meters would equal 200 centimeters. And then a third meter, repeating the 100 again, you can see that 1, 2, 3 meters gives me 300 centimeters. And then do that again. 4 meters equals 400 centimeters. Do that again for 5 meters equals 500 centimeters. The 6th meter equals 600 centimeters. And then one more time, 7 meters, right? So we can see 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, actually, let me do that a little better here. Sorry about that. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 meters, right? We repeated the 100 right here. Our conversion is we repeated the 100 7 times. And so repeated addition, it's just, or excuse me, multiplication, it's just repeated addition, right? We're repeating the 100 7 times. You can see that. So 100 was repeated 7 times right here on the side. And so 7 times 100 is just 700 centimeters. And so when we put our answer, we just write, going from left to right, 700, and we bubble that in. We don't have to write the C or the M. You can see there's no bubble for letters. It's all numbers except for the fractions or decimals, which it doesn't apply here to this question. Just as a reminder again, you could put your answer going from right to left, but you can see how I'm kind of like forced to write the smaller place value first. Did you notice that? I put 0, and we don't normally write numbers that way, right? We write the biggest place value on the left-hand side and then work our way to the right. Or when we're just writing in general, right? When you're writing a name, you write from left to right. And so I think it just kind of makes more sense to go from the left-hand side to the right-hand side. What you don't want to do is put it floating in the middle. You don't want to put something like that. Or you don't want to put it where you're skipping boxes. You don't want to have any spaces between the boxes. Just start on the left-hand side and then just write your number in and bubble that in. Okay? And that's it. Well, I hope that helps. Thank you so much for watching Learning with Mr. Q.